Who was the other guy I'm thinking about that had kind of a...
I'm thinking of Al Paul.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Al
about.
Paul, he was a little bigger than me, but...
But was he ever in your corner, or did he help you out at all?
Oh,
Or?
I used to spar with him quite a bit. He was quite a character, Al Paul.
How much bigger was he? How much did you weigh when you were fighting?
About 124, 26.
Well,
Al was maybe 135 and 140.
Was he a pretty good fighter too, Al Paul? Or?
Good. But he was all scarred up. When he started out, he just fought everybody, and they flattened his nose, cauliflower ears. And then he went to Chicago. He got a job sparring with Tony Canzonero, the lightweight champ then. And he took a liking to old Al. So he started teaching him how to box.
Oh.
Old Al come back to Sioux City, and all the guys that whipped him, he'd give them hell. And he was a funny talking guy, you know. He always says, like he fought this colored guy from Omaha, Baby Tiger Flowers. He'd say, "Ain't that Baby Tiger Flowers one hell of a looking thing?"
Who was the toughest lightweight you saw, you ever met, that you fought in your class?
Oh, toughest was probably Jimmy Salvador.
Did you fight him?
I fought him a couple of times.
Where was he from?
Fort Dodge, Iowa. He fought everybody.
Did you win?
No, I never really beat him. But he was the type of guy that he let you set the pace. He was in this for the money, and he figures that if you want to try to kill him, he'll kill you. If you want to box, why?
Well, he let you exhaust yourself, and then he went for it.
Well,
Kinda.
he was a pretty good guy.
Was he?
So in other words, if you took it easy on him, he'd take it easy on
Yeah,
you. Or,
that was mainly the theory of the thing.
Yeah.
Of course, he put up a good fight anyway.
How far did he go in boxing?
Well, he was ranked pretty high one time, but he fought everybody. I mean, there's nobody that ever fought in the Depression that didn't fight Jimmy Salvador.
Did he fight Henry Armstrong?
I don't think so. He never went east. He always stayed right around Iowa.
Who was it you fought in Seattle?
Mickey Conley.
Conley. So most of your fights, were they in Sioux City?
Sioux City and Minneapolis, Fort Dodge, Kansas City, Omaha, Valentine, Nebraska.
Tell me Al Paul the cup story.
Oh, Al Paul, yeah. The first time when the referee called him out, he always asked you if you have a cup on. So he said, yeah, he took Al Paul and he said, "You boys got a cup?" Well, Al said, "No, but don't worry, I'll drink out of the sponge." Then when Al come back, I remember when he come back from, he had a towel that said, "Trafton's Gym" on. Boy, he loved that towel, you know. So one day this guy was a Golden Glove guy, got a hold of that towel, took a shower, and threw it down in the shower, and just left it there. Old Al says, "I'll work with him tomorrow. I'll give him a boxing lesson. And then I'll say, 'This is for the towel,' and I'll knock him out."
Whatever happened to Al Paul?
He died. You know, I was back there,
Did you see him when you were back there?
yeah, last time, 1980 was a seal.
What was he doing? What did he do after boxing? What did he do?
He bought a farm. Al Paul retired with 90 cents out of the first dollar he ever had.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Fish hooks, huh?
When he was in Chicago, all the big time guys that made money borrowed off of Al. Money, you know. He'd loan them 25, get 35 back fight night. And he was always right there with his head down.
So he did. So he had a lot of, he had some money then, sounds like.
Yeah, he bought a farm there in Iowa.
Big farm or?
Well, a pretty good sized farm. He was a hell of a guy. I mean, a character.
What country? Was he from the United States or something like he had an
From
accent?
North Dakota. He was a German.
German, well, that's what it was.
He had a broken, you know, he talked about like old Lawrence Welk.
Oh, okay. Shut it off around
Boxing lesson. Then I'll knock him out and say, this is for the towel. He'd take a girl to the show and he wouldn't buy her an ice cream cone. Well, Sioux had knew one of his. One of, oh, a hell of a guy.
He was saving his money, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like Walt.
Yeah.
He paid $1.50 a week for room and board.
Whoa.
Well, he had fish hooks, sure.
Well, didn't he buy her ice cream cone?
Yeah, he did. That's the only girl he ever bought an ice cream cone.
First one, last
Yeah.
one.
Did he get married?
He got married finally.
Same girl?
No.
No, different ice cream cone.
I met his wife after. Well, I didn't know her when she was young. She come from North Dakota too. And
Now, what was he, Norwegian, Miss Al Paul, or something?
German.
German.
Oh, German. Minnesota.
That boy was tough. I'll tell you. He fought a guy. He had a guy from North Dakota, Dick Demery. Boy, that guy was a puncher.
Mm.
So one time Al fought him. He got a draw with him. So they asked him next week, how about a rematch with Dick Demery? Old Al says, I think I'll leave it just like it is.
Smart man.
It was a good draw. He said, I'll just leave it like it is.
Now, did Al Paul have as many, did he kind of have as many fights as you? You
Boy,
stayed in the
he
business
had a
that
lot
long?
more than I did.
More. Okay.
You said that one guy taught him pretty good, but after he taught him
Oh,
some,
yeah.
he taught him some skills.
Yeah.
Huh?
Al could fight. He wasn't scared of nobody.
So he went to
How about that guy Henry Hook? How well did you know him?
Knew him pretty good.
Was he a good boxer too?
Boy, he could fight, that guy.
What weight was he?
Bantamweight. He went to California to fought Rio Villa was a bantamweight champ. First thing Henry Hook done went out spitting his face. Pissed the guy off.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Then he stand back, just chop him to pieces.
Did he beat him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a non-title fight. Then he come back, he beat that young Tom, he beat all the good Filipinos
Yeah,
out there.
maybe a triangle, yeah.
And so you really started fighting like 33 till
Yeah, till 38.
38? It's about 5 years.
Yeah.
I don't want to get involved in this.
Henry Hook was known as a Hoosier Hurricane. He's from Indianapolis. When he come in the ring, he grabbed the top rope and jumped clear over it. Right in there.
I bet he had fast hands. Huh?
He was fast.
for a little guy like that, huh?
He fought Everett Reitmeyer a couple of times. Reitmeyer a little too big.
I was
for
saying,
him.
yeah. How did he do against Reitmeyer?
Good, close. He knew how to burn Reitmeyer up.
Is it raining outside?
No, you're just hearing Clark.
Yeah.